Hey guys, what's up? My name is Marla. If this is your first time, welcome. I create lifestyle, beauty, and actor-related content, so I'm happy that you guys are here. You guys are going to love today's video, especially if you are in the Dallas DFW area and are looking for representation, you're looking to get signed with an agent, you're just ready to move on to the next step in your career, because it has been brought to my attention by my very good friend, Paola Martinez, who is another actress, but she's also an amazing Dallas photographer in the area, that when you look up Dallas talent agencies, you're not really getting a lot of information. And she is right. I went on Google myself, and when I search up Dallas talent agencies, the results just don't come out the way that they used to. I've been signed for quite a bit, so I haven't had to type that in quite a while, but the results are very different than when they used to. But have no fear, because I am making this video to help guide you guys, to give you some insights, my personal insights, as well as my friends and people that I know personal insights on talent agencies here, local in the area. One of them is not local, but local to the area, that are legit agencies. You're not going to get scammed. So let's get right into it. If I'm looking down, it's because I have my notes here. I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first agency that we're going to be talking about is DAWSON. You guys, they are the biggest talent agency here in Dallas. They are the oldest one. They really do it big. They're going to be all of your high fashion models. A lot of their actors are SAG actors. DAWSON has been in the game for a very long time, 65 plus years? 60 plus years, over 60 years. So they are definitely the oldest talent agency here in Dallas. DAWSON discovered Selena Gomez. She discovered Demi Lovato. You guys know they're from here. They're from Grand Prairie. They started here in Dallas, and they were discovered by DAWSON, as well as many others. But she is the biggest agency, is also one of the toughest agencies to get into. Though their roster, they represent across the board men, women, kids, teen, and they also recently added an influencer division that is just for influencers, like social media influencers, Instagrammers, TikTokers. So if for some reason you're a famous TikToker watching this video and you want to be repped, DAWSON would probably be your go-to. This agency is highly reputable, highly competitive, and some of my professors are signed to them. My college professors are signed to DAWSON. So yes, they're definitely up there. And if you're signed with them, you are signed with a huge household name. So the next agency we're going to be talking about is Campbell Agency. The Campbell Agency is another huge, big agency here in the Dallas area. Their talent ranges across the board as well. They do TV, film, commercials. Dallas is a huge commercial market, so just know that. We do have a little bit of everything, but Dallas proper is a lot of commercial, and I would say that is definitely what dominates in the area. There is definitely a market here for high fashion, as we have Neiman Marcus and they have fashion shows and like designers around the area. Dallas is a huge city, you guys, so there's a little bit of everything. But the Campbell Agency is going to be definitely number 2 on the list. I would say just like as a whole. They also have a big roster, are also very competitive. I've had some friends that were signed to both DAWSON as well as Campbell, and they've really liked it. The Campbell Agency has been in business for 25 years. So I do believe that they are the second oldest talent agency here in the Dallas area. They also do a lot of high fashion modeling. They have a division strictly for modeling because, like I said, Neiman Marcus is known to have a lot of fashion shows here, as well as other companies. So yes, and my friends that have been signed to Campbell absolutely love it. It's another top tier, very professional, big household name. If you say you're signed with Campbell, everybody knows because they probably Googled it and found Campbell as one of the top ones. I do believe, I could be wrong, but I do believe that Campbell and DAWSON are through referral only. So that's another thing that makes them really competitive. I don't think, I haven't fully done the research on this, so you're gonna have to go on their website and check. But a lot of the times with agencies, you can just submit your materials, and if they're interested, they'll get back to you. And I know that used to be the case, but I think recently it's changed. I'll double check for you. Okay, so the next agency that we're going to be talking about here is Linda McAllister. Linda McAllister is huge. You guys, her roster goes on forever and ever and ever. And yes, I know, because I have literally, not recently, but like I have literally gone through every single one of these agencies and gone through their roster. I'm crazy. But her roster is ginormous. However, I have had multiple friends who have been signed with her and have had major success. I mean, they're booking commercials, they are booking voiceovers, they're booking TV film, and so she has a very good reputation. Everybody knows her, everybody loves her. Her actors definitely work a lot, at least my friends that were signed with her did, and she has a division strictly for voiceover, which is really cool. Not every talent agency here in Dallas has that, but she does. So if you're really looking for voiceover, I would consider Linda McAllister, because she specifically has a division just for voiceover talent. And she also has offices here and in LA. So if you were looking to do more TV film, she has connections for LA. So that's a really, really good sign. If you know that eventually you want to move to LA, then you'd already basically have an agent there. Or if you just know you want to do more TV film and get into that, she would be a good way in. The next agency we're going to talk about is the CACHET Agency, and this is the agency that I'm signed with. I absolutely love them. I signed with them about a year ago now, a little over a year. 2 years? Okay, my camera just died, so I am so sorry. I hope that everything is seamless and smooth. But yes, I love the CACHET Agency. I've been signed with them ever since I came back from tour. My agents are amazing. I have nothing bad to say about them. I highly recommend them. This is one of the questions that I get asked a lot from people that I went to college, or just people in the area, like, hey, who are you signed with? I'm signed with the CACHET Agency, and I love them. I have a lot of friends in the agency as well, and their actors are always working. If you're not working, you're constantly getting auditions. Like, I know that my agent works extremely hard for us, like for all of us, but for me specifically, I always have auditions through him, and so he definitely keeps me in the loop. He keeps me busy with auditions. He is very motivational. He checks in on me, and I am really grateful for him, because he is literally the sweetest. Another household name. Everybody knows CACHET. Everybody loves CACHET. They have great connections with the casting directors. And yeah, I highly recommend them because they're just amazing. So the next talent agency that I want to talk about is Core Talent. This is actually the first agency that I was ever signed with, so they do have a special place in my heart because of that. This agency is owned by Teresa Natera, and she is a Dallas household staple. She's super sweet. She is also very much in the theater community here in Dallas, and she was a really great agent to me, really great friend, and just the sweetest. And I also had so many auditions whenever I was signed with her. She constantly had me busy with auditions. If you're not booking, I just want you to know, like, that's okay, as long as you're busy with auditions, as long as your agents are getting you auditions constantly, then you are good to go. And I know that Teresa definitely had auditions coming my way constantly. Another reason why they are just have a little special place in my heart is because they got me my first co-star role on TV. So my first co-star role was with the show Queen of the South. It's on Netflix now, but it used to be on TV on USA Networks. And it shot here in Dallas the first couple of seasons, and I was cast as Maya. So that audition came through Teresa when I was signed with Core Talent. So I am forever grateful, because even though we did split and, you know, decided to go separate ways, she gave me that first co-star. She got my foot in the door. She got me auditions. She, you know, helped me pick out headshots. She was a really good agent, and especially for me, I was a brand new, fresh talent. I knew nothing, and if she wouldn't have taken a chance on me, I wouldn't be where I am now. And I'm not like a star or anything, but I've come a very long way. But it's, you know, it stems from like just that one agent giving you a shot and being like, let me sign you on and see how you do. And you guys, when I signed on to her, I had no credits. I met her through theater. I'll do a different story on that, on like how I got my first agent. But yes, Core Talent is another one. I have friends who are still signed on with them. I have friends that have moved on for whatever reasons, have decided to part ways. But everybody can agree that Teresa is a very sweet agent. And yeah, the Dallas community just really loves her. So yes. The next one I'm going to talk about, it used to be called Grit Talent, and then something really traumatic happened that I'm not gonna say online because it's really traumatic, but if you're in the Dallas area, then you know. And like, I have lots and lots and lots of friends who are signed with Grit Talent, So I know that the insider tea, y'all. I do. But I'm not gonna spill it just because. Some stuff just need to stay in Dallas. It's not gossip type of tea. It's just like, you know, death and things like that I just don't feel is my place to talk about. But it used to be Grit Talent, and the agents from that agency created a new talent agency. I am so sorry if I butcher this, but it's called CACHET, or CACHET. Please correct me. I am so sorry. But yes, CACHET talent agency here in Dallas with James Cazares. James also used to be my agent whenever I was with Core, and you guys, I love him so much. He is so sweet, so professional, worked so hard for me, like to get me in the door, to get me auditions when I wasn't getting any. Like that man seriously fought for me. And I forever am grateful to him, and it's really cool to see that he has his own agency now. So a lot of people that were signed with Grit Talent moved over with him and his business partner and are now signed with that agency, CACHET, and they are loving it and getting auditions. So that is a brand new one that just opened up this past year. But keep your eye out for them because they are growing very quickly. So the next talent agency that we're going to talk about here in Dallas is going to be CACHET. I have friends that are signed with CACHET as models, like models and actors, but mainly models. I know they do a lot of modeling stuff, but they do have across the board talent for everything. And back when in-person auditions was still a thing, I would constantly see actors that were signed with CACHET. So I do know that they constantly send their actors out because we'd be in the same audition room. The next agency that we're going to talk about is Mary Collins. Now, Mary Collins is another one that has been around for a really long time. They opened up in 1984. So it's definitely one of the older, more established agencies, which is a very good thing. My friends that are signed with this agency do enjoy it, and they say that they get auditions and they get a lot of work. So definitely take a look at their website and see if this is something that would be a good fit for you. The next agency that we're going to talk about is called the Horn Agency. You guys, I don't know why I feel like the Horn Agency is like bougie, like very picky, like low-key. I don't know, like in a good way. In 2006, they won the award for Best Talent Agency, and my friend that is signed on to them, I believe he's still signed on. Maybe it's because he's a little bougie, I don't know, but he is extremely talented and said nothing but good things about his agent, and he is constantly working. So if you can get in there, that is a good one to look into. I do believe it is more boutique and like more selective, but hey, try it out because you never know. The next agency is going to be Page Parks. Now, Page Parks used to be here in Dallas, but within the last couple of years, they moved to Houston, and now they are based out of Houston. I believe they're just opening up an office in Dallas again, like a small one. Because I took a workshop a couple of months ago with some people that were signed on to them, and they were kind of talking about that. Don't quote me. Again, I would always see actors from Page Parks with me at auditions when they were in person, and I do know that, I don't know why, for some reason, I think of Page Parks as like very model-esque. I know they have a lot of like legit models, but if you are in the Dallas area or in the Houston area, this would be great for you because they have offices and are based out of both. So their main one is in Houston, but they also do work out of Dallas, and they hire a lot of Dallas talent. So you can add Page Parks to your list of submissions. And the last agency that we're going to be talking about is called the Lincom Agency. I have a couple of friends signed on to them, and they are constantly booked and busy. They're constantly working, they're constantly on auditions. Their actors are very happy with their agents, at least the ones that I know. And my friends that are signed with them really seem to love it, so I would say definitely check it out. But that's gonna be it for you guys. I hope that this video was helpful to you and it gave you some different talent agencies to consider here in the Dallas DFW area. Definitely look into their websites, and if you're an actor and you're signed on to an agency different than the ones that I listed, please comment down below and let me know. These are just a couple. There are a couple more that I could talk about in a separate video if you would like, but comment down below your agencies, or if you're wrapped with any of the agencies that I listed, let me know because I would love to know who you guys are. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.